Hello, ladies and gentlemen, loyal Imperial citizens and rebel scum alike. Welcome to another Leah Maiden gameplay video. Back with more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes today, where we are going to be taking a look at the requirements that have just been revealed for, the final requirements I should say, that have just been revealed for Galactic Legends, Grand Master Luke Skywalker and Sith Eternal Emperor Palpatine. Now, these are really exciting that we've got the full kit here. We can have a look at exactly what we need in order to open these legendaries. Spoiler alert, I am nowhere near getting either of them. I'm not going to see either of them anytime soon, but it's still good to know what you're shooting for. More on that in a minute. First of all, what I want to take a look at, what I want to address, is the fact that there's a glaring omission from Palpatine, from Sith Eternal Emperor's requirements, and that is General Pryde. Now, some of you may remember I made a video a few weeks ago looking at the fact that a data mine had revealed the character Allegiant General Pryde. Information, data relating to him was in the game. It was embedded in Galaxy of Heroes. Now, this is exactly the same way we found out about the existence of Admiral Piet. We were able to predict that before the Piet Marquis event actually launched. So I was predicting, along with a lot of other commentators out there, that Pryde was going to be released really soon, within the next couple of weeks, which would actually be the last couple of weeks, and that he would be a requirement for Sith Eternal Emperor Palpatine's unlock, because he did seem to be missing a marquee character when compared to the requirements for Grandmaster Luke Skywalker. Or Jedi Master Luke Skywalker, I should say. I always say that wrong. But lo and behold, now we have the full kits and General Pryde is not there. Now, this I think ultimately is actually a good thing, and I'm going to talk more about that in a second. But it's definitely a surprise, and what does it mean for the game? Well, I think we can assume that General Pryde is definitely coming. As I said, this is how Admiral Piet, we got the advanced warning of Admiral Piet. When this information is in the game, when it's in a release version of the game, I think we can pretty safely assume that Capital Games are planning to do something with this character, that he will be launched soon. And I would say soon. I still think we're going to see him in the next little while, definitely before the end of the year. I know that next month in October, or maybe November now, I'm not sure where they are with the release dates, Season 2 of The Mandalorian is going to be coming out. So we've been predicting that there will be new Mando characters released for that. I actually made a video on that a few weeks ago as well. Link in the top right hand corner for that one. So I don't know exactly when they're going to launch the Allegiant General Pryde character, but I do think he's going to be launched soon, maybe around Mando content, maybe just before Mando content, but he is in the game, so I do think we're going to see him, but we're just not going to see him for the Sith Eternal Emperor. Maybe it was a change of plans, maybe they had originally intended to make him part of the Empire requirement for Sith Eternal Emperor, and they decided against it. I know that there has been a lot of talk at Capital Games about trying to make Galactic Legends a little more accessible for players who aren't at that end game stage. Players like me, and we'll talk more about that in a second. So maybe they had initially planned to launch Pryde as part of this Galactic Legends requirement, and then they changed their mind. I don't know. Either way, I still think we're going to get him. I still think he's going to arrive in the game soon, I'd say in the next month or so, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Okay, so let's take a look at these Galactic Legend requirements. Now, as I said, I'm nowhere near getting either of these, but I am closer to one than the other, and that's going to be significant because I really think one of these characters is much more accessible than the other one. Let's start out with Jedi Master Luke. Now, Jedi Master Luke, just the same as Sith Emperor, Eternal Emperor Palpatine, they both require a total of 14 units and 1 ship. So 15 that you need to get all together, and they're broken down to these 3 quests. So to get Jedi Master Luke, you need Obi-Wan Old Ben at Relic 5, Jedi Training Rey at Relic 7, 3PO at Relic 5, Mon Mothma also at Relic 5. Now, Mon Mothma is an interesting one, obviously one of the newer marquee characters that was added, but we've just learned that she is going to be farmable from a hard node. So it's a hard farm, but at least she's farmable. So that's where you're going to get her. Then you need 3POC or 3PO Chewie at Relic 5, Jedi Luke at Relic 7, R2-D2 at Relic 7, Han Solo at Relic 6, Chewie at Relic 6. Your Rebel Y-Wing needs to be at 6 stars. Then the final set of requirements include Princess Leia at Relic 3, Hoda Hermit Yoda at Relic 5, Wedge Antilles at Relic 3, Biggs at Relic 3, and Lando at Relic 5. Now, overall, that means you need 3 characters completely maxed out at Relic 7. The rest are a mixture ranging from Relic 3 up to Relic 7, but there are some really tough characters in there. I mean, notably, Hoda, Hermit Yoda, is just really difficult to find, and of course, Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker 2, the newest regular legendary to be added, also really difficult. I think these are going to be some really difficult characters to come by if you want to unlock Galactic Legends Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. Hopping on over to the Eternal Emperor, again, as we said, 14 characters and 1 ship, also at 6 star, and again the requirements are broken down into kind of 3 categories. You need Emperor Palpatine at Relic 7, Darth Vader at Relic 7, Royal Guard at Relic 3, Piat at Relic 5. Now, it's really important to note we do not currently have a farm for Piat. There's no way to get those Piat shards unless you're going to pay. You also need Director Krennic at Relic 4, Darth Sidious at Relic 7, Darth Maul at Relic 4, Dooku at Relic 6, Sith Marauder at Relic 7, and your TIE Bomber at 6 stars. Finally, you need Jedi Knight Anakin at Relic 7, Thrawn at Relic 6, Tarkin at Relic 3, Veers at Relic 3, and Stark, Colonel Stark at Relic 3. So for the Eternal Emperor, you actually have a total of 5 characters that you need totally maxed out at Relic 7. So more characters that need to be at that total top tier, completely maxed out. But I think overall fewer hard to get characters, with the exception of Piat. We really don't know where Piat is going to be on this list, because right now the only way to get him is to pay for him. You basically have to pay for Piat shards. So assuming that he becomes farmable somewhere, and I think that's a relatively fair assumption. They made Mon Mothma a hard farm. I think it makes sense. They're not going to throw us Cantina. I mean, Cantina would be fantastic, but they're not going to do that. I think Piat's going to be a hard farm. So overall, out of these two, I've got to say, I think Sidious, or rather Eternal Sith Emperor Palpatine, is probably the easier one to get. I think he's the more accessible Galactic Legend, simply because he requires fewer of these really hard to get characters like Hermit Yoda, like Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. Yes, you still need to get the same number of characters, and yes, you need more of them at that higher level, but we're talking about Emperor Palpatine, Darth Vader, Darth Sidious, Sith Marauder, and Jedi Knight Anakin. These are highly accessible characters. More importantly, they're characters that have been in the game for a long time. They're the ones that you're taking up to Relic 7. Overall, I think Sith Eternal Emperor Palpatine is the more accessible Galactic Legend. And that's also why I think the news that we're not going to be getting Pryde, or that rather he's not a requirement to unlock Sith Eternal Emperor, is a surprise, but a welcome one to be sure, because I think if they did add that extra marquee character in there, it would just be another impediment, another hurdle. I think it would actually make Sith Emperor Palpatine as difficult to get as Jedi Master Luke. So I actually think it's a really good thing that we're not getting Pryde right now. I think it's a good thing that you don't need him to unlock this Galactic Legend. That's my take, but what do you think? Are you excited about these new Galactic Legends? Do you think they are good or bad for the game? Are you going to be going after either of them anytime soon? And who are you more excited for? Jedi Master Luke Skywalker or Eternal Sith Emperor Palpatine? Do let me know in the comments down below. I'd also be really keen to hear your thoughts and comments on General Pryde. Are you excited to see him join the game? When do you think we're going to get him? Before or after new Mando content? I can't wait to see either way. Well, that's all from Liam Gameplay today, folks. Thank you so much for joining me on this little adventure. If you did enjoy the video in any way, please consider giving it a thumbs up down below. Comments, criticisms, suggestions, they're all really helpful. They really help with with the YouTube algorithm, and why not subscribe to the channel? I drop new Star Wars, Galaxy of Heroes, and Marvel Strike Force videos every week. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, look after each other, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.